Hi, hopefully third time's a charm. This is my third time doing this. This is my coming out story. It's my third time trying to do this because the first one was, it was 20 minutes long. It was really long. And I don't feel like editing a video this late at night. My second one, the, camera memory card was full. Yeah, I lost my camera, so I'm using my mom's. Enjoy. But it is 11:49 at night. It's way past my bedtime. I'm tired. This is my third time. My snake's having fun. No, I don't know what the snake's doing. Snake needs a name, so if you come up with a name, hit me up. Coming out story. I didn't really come out. If people ask me, I tell them. Rudest thing I've ever been asked. If I was normal. She sat there in class when we were in groups of 3, and she turned to me, she's like, "Are you normal?" I laughed at her, never answered her, I just kind of laughed at her, and explained how there's no normal people in this whole world. If we were all normal, we would have been made on assembly lines. We would all be the exact same, and be normal. But since we are all born different people, there is no normal. First person in the story would be my friend Richard. I gave up on keeping their names out, but this is the third time. I don't care. It's almost midnight. Tired. Don't care. First person is Richard. I took him. We went go-karting, and then after we got done, I took him aside, and we were just kind of chilling by the cars. Only people in the parking lot. And I was like, "Yo, would you still love me if I like girls?" And he said, "Yeah." And there's more to it, but it's the third time. Don't care anymore. Skipping all that. Second person would be my friend Sydney. Her boyfriend lived with his sister, and his sister was friends with my girlfriend at the time. We went to a party she had, and doing all like relationship stuff, like kissing and holding hands and whatnot. And then later me and my girlfriend took Sydney to that apartment to hang out with her boyfriend's sister, and we all went in to see the new dog. And then after me and my girlfriend left, Sydney's boyfriend's sister told Sydney about how I was dating the girl, and and that's how she found out. And the next party I went to with my girlfriend, she was there, and she pulled me aside and was like, "Hey, I know, blah blah blah." I was like, "Cool, awesome," and I went on with my life. I didn't care. Awesome, she knew. And then I think it was January, February this year, I brought my friend home from college. My friend Leah. She's not gay, she's straight. But my parents thought she was my girlfriend, because she was sitting on my lap one time when we were reading a book together that my mom gave me when I made it in elementary school. And we wanted to see it, so she just sat on my lap so we could both see it. So yeah, a couple days later, I was at Pep Band in my nasty clothes. Pep Band sucked. It was fun, but it sucked. And I got a text from my own sister, and my sister was with my parents, and they told her all about it, and had her ask me if I was dating the girl, and I told her no, so she told them no, but they all thought she was my girlfriend. I was like, no. And my sister, huge long rant, was like, "Yo, it's okay to be gay, I still love you, blah 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 blah," like the normal speech you get from a parent or friend or sibling. It's like, "Yo, Megan, I don't care. I don't need to. I don't need to hear it. I don't care. It's not that I don't care. It's just it doesn't really apply to me. Like, I don't. Okay, I'll explain later. So that's how my parents found out, and then Leah found out when after went to church. We came back to college, came back to school, and went to lunch in the cafeteria. And we were sitting there, and she asked me. When I told her, she got all excited, like she just won a game show because she knew I was. But Sydney, like every time she asked Sydney wouldn't tell her. She'd be like, I don't know, and like avoid the question. And so when she asked and I told her, she got excited. And that's about it. Like, everybody else just knew and knows. Like, my resident hall director, he didn't ask. He knew. He tried setting me up with a girl, one of my friends that lived in the same hall as I did, but I didn't go with it. And that's it. Explaining why I didn't want to hear the whole speech about how, like, it's okay to be gay, blah blah blah. I know it's okay to be gay. I know all that. But I feel as if since I was, like, everybody's like, oh, you're born this way. You're born gay, or you're born straight, and this and that. Well, I feel like if I'm born this way, then why should I have to come out to people? Why should I have to sit them down and be like, hey, this is who I am? If I'm born this way, they could either ask or no, this is how I am. I shouldn't have to sit them down and like admit to them and come out to them that I'm this way. It's like telling your parents you have hair or telling your parents you have legs. It's like, Mom, Dad, I have legs. I hope you still love me. Or be like, Mom, Dad, I have hair. Please love me. Please still love me. And then they give you this whole long speech about how it's okay to have hair or okay to have legs and they still love you. This is pretty much the same thing in my eyes. So I don't feel like this is why my coming out story really isn't coming out story, because I didn't come out to people. I'm just being who I am. I'm liking girls for liking the sake of liking girls. 'Cause girls are awesome. So it's like a coming out, not coming out story, if you would say. But yeah, it's my story. And the anonymous person who said I have a lovely face, shout out to you. It'd be cooler if you weren't anonymous, though. I like anonymous people. They're kind of fun. But if you're gonna give me a compliment, I'd really appreciate it if you weren't anonymous.